Yo. Hmm. Yo, what's going on, chat? How was the weekend? We're gonna do a little bit of react. Oh, reacting. Yes, ma'am. Tuesday, Tuesday. Alright, what do we got on for tonight? What have we got on for tonight? A bit of Joel Hansen? A dose, maybe? Jubilee? Anything interesting on Jubilee? See what we have here. Maybe Aussie Man reviews. No one danced with her. Destination perfect. Oh, Code Blue Cam looks interesting. Wait, there is a video I wanted to react to. Yeah, this one.
Okay, easy time.
I wanted to react to this video, and I do. I was out just before, that's why I wasn't on. Not that cold, but be comfy, I guess. All right. Guess we can react to. I think I have for lunch. It is a little bit chilly on the early. We got a video by Aussie Man Reviews. We're gonna react to a video from Aussie Man Reviews. My video, the original, will be down in the links below, and it's called "No One Danced with a Destination Perfect."
Welcome back.
All right, here we go.
To Destination Perfect.
Oh, hang on. You can get the welcome back. All right, ready? Let's go.
Welcome back to Destination Perfect. Oh, what? Flippies with a wheelbarrow. I have questions, but I don't need them answered now. I just need more flippy spinnies. Here's a double flippy. Most days of the week, this would end up being a nutcracker video. There's a slim chance I could be tricking ya. Yeah, nah, I'm not tricking ya. Fucking bloody 3, 2, 1, Destination Perfect. I like this.
Wow.
This is way better than surfing in a real ocean. I definitely prefer to get hit by a car than eaten by a shark or suffocated by a tarp versus drowning. Although, if this living legend was my personal surfing teacher, I might become brave enough to have a crack. Everything about this video is fair dinkum
that's
perfect.
cool.
I wish I could have a laid-back bloke from Tahiti in hot red pants guide me through any activity in daily life. Going to do the grocery shopping, he could surf beside me. Arguing with a parking inspector over an unfair ticket, he could surf along beside me. When the missus and I get time alone, he could surf along beside us. Okay, that might be pushing boundaries. I'm ruining a wholesome video, aren't I? Shit. Our professor said we had 2 options for the midterm. Do a 15-sec dance for the class or write a 15,000-word paper. Oh, there's a hand up for the dance. That's for the dance? That only one? Seriously, only one wants to do the dance?
No.
What is wrong with you? Come on, everyone, get into it. Yeah, look at that. Sensational. Oh, there's a flippy. Fuck yeah. Some smooth break dancing and headstand into flippy. What a routine. And she doesn't have to do the 15,000 words. Courteous bow. No applause. What?
Option 2 is 15,000 word paper on the implications of AI.
I'll say it. In this instance, I'm going to say it. I'll be that guy. I'll say it. What is wrong with young people? I need to calm down. This video is nice and chilled out. I'm calm again. Destination Perfect is not always about amazing physical accomplishments. Although, to be fair, this is an amazing physical accomplishment. Pure comfort. How do you get to a point in life where you can do this? Is that a pony or a full-size horse? What a great jacket. How do you get to this point? How long did he train to be able to do this? You know, this is a handy skill, because society could collapse at any moment, and suddenly these people are going to be very important again. Yeah, it'll be all about getting back to basics to survive. So I'd like to formally invite this fella with his great hair and archery skills and his pony horse with its great hair onto my apocalypse survival team. Also, this Sheila can be on my apocalyptic survival team. Look at that spinny, tucky, bam! Destination Perfect Norwegian Death Diving Edition. This will also be the car for Aussie Man's apocalyptic survival team as well, everyone. Double flippy, don't know what you call that, but like a cat, monster trucks always seem to land on their feet. Let's cross over to community footy. Here comes a massive Destination Perfect mark. And oh, this is awesome. Yeah, this is Music Edition Destination Perfect.
Yeah.
And yeah, that will clearly be the main theme song that plays while I'm driving around in my monster truck with my apocalyptic survival team by my side. I don't know how you can join the team. I guess just let me know what you're good at and I'll decide. Get ready for this. We're going to end on this. Brilliant fast flippy. I'm not even going to replay that. Perfect.
Perfect. Flippy thingies. He calls them. Amazing. Love your work. Love the flippy thingy. Alright, we got a video from Tommy G. not gonna be my video. The original down in the link below, and it's called "The Most Wanted Drivers in New York." All right, let's get it. Let's go.
Okay, easy, Tiger. Easy. Come on. Hey. How many police chases do you think you've been in?
30, I think.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted.
These guys are living GTA real life.
Hello, folks. I'm Tommy G. I'm here with the most wanted drivers in New York.
Hey, I'm Street Bud. Swim team, you already know what's going on. I love NYPD. Swim team, the dream team.
So buckle up, folks. This is going to be a wild ride. One day in the safety of my home in Milwaukee, I started to get bombarded by DMs imploring me to explore these two drivers named Squeeze Benz and Where's 981. When I looked at their pages, their driving shocked me. I would describe their videos as daring, dangerous, and reckless. I'm fascinated by the human desire to push limits and go against the grain. I'm fascinated by the daredevils and outlaws of the world. Young men in particular love to do this in a variety of ways. Evel Knievel shot himself out of a cannon, Philip Petit tightrope walked across the Twin Towers, Alex Honnold climbed up cliffs without a rope, and fighter Darren Till cut weight until he went blind. The question that comes to mind when you look at this behavior is what compels someone to push themselves to such lengths and risk injury or death. In today's video, we investigate this daredevil behavior in the form of reckless drivers who are causing outrage and
these guys before are not endangering people's lives. They boxing road.
In the form of reckless drivers who are causing outrage and fascination across New York.
Police tried to pull over a car on West 38th Street and 7th Avenue. The driver sped off, slamming into cars, driving on the sidewalk, and even hitting a dining shed.
But there's a twist in the story, because these guys don't just risk their own necks in the stunts, they also risk the lives of innocent pedestrians and the law enforcement that chases them. These guys regularly go on police chases and evade police helicopters. Today, we interview them face to face and talk morality, ethics, danger, and their motivation for their behavior. Let's dive in and go boots on the ground. This documentary is purely for educational purposes. We want to stress that the behavior depicted in this video is dangerous, illegal, and should never be imitated. And remember, it only takes one bad crash to ruin your life or someone else's. Please drive responsibly. Thank you.
Two with the F87. Table for two, my carbone in my section.
We wanted to know how everyday people felt about this kind of driving. We had some extra time to kill at the New York airport, so I went around showing people videos of Squeeze Benz and Where's 981 driving. Here's what they had to say about it. What do you think of that?
It's just dangerous. I think if the police go after them, it's a bit dangerous. Was everyone else at risk?
He's probably going 120, 130 right now. See how there's some close calls?
I feel like he thinks he's in a video game. That stuff pisses me off. So I got kids that are on those roads too. When that guy hits one of my kids, he'll say, I don't know what happened.
I could tell this guy a million times, hey, you're gonna kill somebody on the road. He's gonna do it anyways. What do you think about that?
It makes me mad. I get it. All kids, they're bred to do that, right? But it's irresponsible.
If I told you that this guy's gotten away from not only multiple police, but also helicopters. What's your reaction on that?
I believe it. I just feel like it's really selfish. I feel like he should get his license taken away for some period of time and probably have to go through safe driving classes, maybe talk to people who are victims of people that drive like him.
I think it should be commensurate with like attempted manslaughter or something like, I mean, that's in effect, you're putting people at risk intentionally when you go a certain speed over the speed limit.
If you were his mother or father, what would you tell him?
That he's a selfish idiot. One of these days, somebody is gonna get in his way and that person's gonna end up dead, or many people are gonna end up dead. And if he ends up dead, that's his consequence for what he does, but nobody else deserves to have that kind of risk. It's no different than someone who's really drunk getting behind the wheel of a car and driving when they have no control. I mean, your car is actually like a weapon of mass destruction. It has to be handled with care.
Worse than being drunk and getting behind the wheel, because you're actively making the choice to put other people's lives at risk.
The steepest price that gets paid is not the person driving the car. I mean, someone's going to end up dying, and that'll be that.
That can ruin hundreds of people's lives. Like if a kid in a school were to die, everybody in the school would be mourning for that one person.
Oh yeah, he's tripping.
not safe at all.
If he hits somebody, do you think it should be manslaughter or first degree?
I say manslaughter because you know what you're doing. Like, you're just driving crazy. Like,
what would you tell him if you could say something to him?
I'd be like, slow down.
What do you think about driving like this?
Oh, it's terrible. I don't like it.
Like, you better stay away from him.
Yeah.
What should be the penalty if he's caught? Manslaughter or first degree? That's some other debate.
If he hits somebody, you mean if he kills somebody? It's vehicular manslaughter.
This guy has the ability to get away from multiple police vehicles and including helicopters.
Right.
So he hasn't been caught. Yesterday, he got away from a helicopter.
Where, in New York or California?
New York.
Wow. What kind of car is he renting?
Lamborghini.
I could see I was out running the comps. I guess we could hope for him hitting a telephone pole. Turn yourself in, brother. You're a reckless driver and you're going to hurt innocent people.
How are they not tracking these cars? I don't understand how they're not tracking these cars back to the rental guys. Like, what? Huh?
I got folks taking pics, something like paparazzi. I'ma go and get the test, I don't really like the mods. Really getting to the check, but I ain't rocking no horizon.
We're on our way to meet Squeeze Benz. Recently, he's been making the news for his high-speed stunts. While some people see his driving as exhilarating or exciting, there's a rising sentiment that this sort of behavior unnecessarily endangers innocent drivers and pedestrians. He sent us the address of a random parking garage and told us to pull up. This is what we encountered. Folks, we're on the way to talk to one of the most wanted drivers in New York, Squeeze Benz. This kid does stuff that makes my butthole pucker up. Pause. This guy is
pause.
This guy is extreme. This guy drives at a very high speed. I do not drive like this. You shouldn't drive like this, and there's a reason why I'm not getting into their cars while they're driving this fast. It's dangerous. It's reckless. It's scary. Disclaimer: don't do this.
Wait, wasn't he in the car?
I'm like a high-speed fugitive. I'm always interested in the outlaws of the world, people that live on the edge. Humans, especially men, are always pushing the limits of danger. But one distinction I want to make is Evel Knievel
like
only harms himself if he fails. The UFC fighters are both signing up. They're in mutual combat. But these guys, if something goes wrong, they harm innocent civilians. So I want to ask him about that, but then ask him about the outlaw, the testing danger piece that lives strongly within them, because I think that's interesting. This is not a product placement. I do not want a partnership with Celsius. I do not drink your drinks every single trip multiple times a day. I don't absolutely love your drink. Guys, if you want to hit me up, please do. I would love to talk to you. Otherwise, I'll probably hit up Prime, and you know how that goes. So we're pulling up to meet Squeeze Benz. I'm excited. I hope you are too. You know, high speed must be an issue around here if they have a Mustang NYPD car that's got some zip to it. RIP Mainstream Media. It's been a great run. Kudos to you for lasting as long as you have. But that's it. I mean, you're finished. It's sorry. In honor of that, RIP Mainstream Media. Sweatshirts available. TommyGMcGee.com. Oh my god, dude. What the f is this, Batman, dude? On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted?
I mean, look at that car. That car is so quick. It's a Lamborghini Urus. Them cars are so quick. It's insane how quick they are. And people aren't idiots. Yeah, I've heard of that highway in Germany. They need to build tracks as well. I feel like if they build tracks, like affordable tracks as well, where they can just blow some tires or speed around the track. Doesn't cost an arm and a leg. I think they would be fine. Yeah.
Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It started like about a year ago. I got my first Benz, and I always did like little driving videos, and I never really took it to nothing. And then my boy started saying like, you know, mad people are blowing up off this, and I was just like, you know, that's just how it started.
I'm curious, like you have a Lamborghini, at one point a Mercedes-Benz, I'm sure you go through a lot of different cars. Are you going on tour and just driving people's cars all crazy? You guys getting your own cars? Like, tell me about that.
I had my own car for a bit, but then I changed it up because I did get chased a lot. So I just realized, like, you know, doing long-term rentals is just a way better route. And then obviously I don't tell these guys I'm Squeeze Benz.
Did you ever get blown up by the tour people asking what the hell
Long-time rentals? How are they not tracking
like,
these
rentals?
rentals?
Like, you know, I'm just driving the car, you know what I mean?
You mix danger, but there's also other people at risk when you do that. Innocent civilians. So what do you think about the element of danger for that?
I've been doing this since like real shit since I was 9. I used to take my dad's car out and I used to just bug out. I've been doing this for so long now that I feel like I did have some professional at it. Like, you know, niggas know like that's how I drive. There's been incidents where I've gone out with people and they try keeping up with me and they've crashed.
How fast do you go?
I mean, there's been a video on live where I've gone one-handed 210 miles an hour.
Filming with one hand, driving with the other, 210 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's insane. Did that scare you?
Not really, just to build up a tolerance of just speed.
Do you feel like the police watch your Instagram?
100%, they do.
Let's pop in the car and keep the conversation going.
Oh, he does get in the car.
okay.
Yeah, these Urises are quick as fuck.
How many people normally you out compared to like, am I in the high end of
Not in the high end.
That's okay. Does your mom worry about you?
Of course. I call her, she don't even want to hear the things that I'm doing. She be getting scared because she know I be doing shit, like, you know what I mean?
Do you know any friends that have gotten really hurt or died doing this?
My boy, he was racing and he macked up and he hit his head and his head like split open a little bit. He needed stitches, but like other than that, nothing's ever happened.
Tell me about the camera system in New York. How hard is it to evade capture or awareness of the police?
Super easy. A lot of people, like they be doing crimes with their plates on. Like, I mean, if I go and run from a cop, I'm gonna make sure I either have altered plates or no plates at all.
New York City is home to one of the most advanced camera surveillance networks on the planet. An Amnesty International project identified that there are more than 25,000 public and private cameras at traffic intersections across the city. This camera technology can capture faces and other details from up to 400 feet away. This infrastructure isn't cheap either. This camera technology, combined with cell phone tracking tools, spyware, and facial recognition, racked up nearly $3 billion in expenditures from the NYPD from 2007 to 2019. When street racers run rampant in the city, it's easy for governments to make the argument to increase the surveillance in order to shut down this reckless and deadly behavior. However, this same technology can also be used to capture the profiles of millions of civilians on a daily basis, something that is currently happening in China and that many Americans are afraid of. As technology such as AI facial recognition and high-def cameras increase in quality, this is a challenge we are going to have to wrestle with to ensure the very tech that can help keep us safe also doesn't grow too powerful to infringe upon our freedoms.
Right.
What are the different penalties for if you got caught doing what we're doing?
Jail time. I'm running red lights. I'm doing more than triple the speed limit, double the speed limit. This is a lot of tickets to it.
You did a video in Times Square recently, right?
Yeah.
I send it back for all my insecurities. Maybe like some work will probably clean it back.
Nah, that's insane. Nah, that's insane.
It only takes one mistake to permanently change or destroy somebody's life.
I do understand that. It's just like, we were also like, it was a lot of people. 12 o'clock in the morning, you seen in the video, like I stopped, looked around, made sure there was nobody and started doing donuts. And then when I was running the red lights, I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key bugging. I low-key know how to run red lights. I've been chased by Mac cops to the point where I could blow the red lights doing 60, 70. No, I'm not gonna
60, 70, dude. What is your strategy in getting away from police?
Hopping on the highway. These cops, like, they're not really built for that. It's a lot of real rookie cops now. It's a bunch of rookie cops, and these guys do not know how to drive on the highway.
Let's talk about how drivers like Ben's can evade detection for so long. They do so by altering or covering up their license plate so the car cannot be tracked by police or the traffic cameras. Cars with this modification have been nicknamed ghost cars. Last month, a joint task force was launched between New York Governors Kathy Hochul, New York Mayor Eric Adams, the NYPD, and the MTA to crack down on the issue of ghost cars. In their first day alone, they impounded 73 cars, issued 282 court summons, and made 8 arrests. And I noticed the same thing back home in Milwaukee. The guys running through the red lights, driving the stolen cars, and driving aggressively, most of them do not have license plates. What's the longest?
Well, probably even license.
That's a pretty long chase. How many guys do you think were chasing you at one time?
It had to be like 3, 4, but the main thing was the helicopter. That was really hard to get away from. Luckily, it was late night. I was in the Porsche, and that shit does 210 miles an hour. So I just hopped on the highway. You know what I mean? The helicopter can only go so fast.
You go faster than the helicopter?
Yeah, they only like top out like 150, 140.
No.
You crash into somebody, they get paralyzed, they die. Do you think you deserve to go to prison?
Yes. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be put into prison for life. If I kill somebody, that's somebody's life. Like, that's somebody's mother, brother, cousin, whatever the case is. If somebody crashed into my mom in her car and they killed her, I'd want them to go to jail. You know what I mean? Maybe not for life, but just enough to get in their head, like, you know?
What makes taking these risks worth it for you?
They're not really risks to me, that's the thing. I don't really see them as risk. I see them as, like, you know, me just everyday driving.
You say you've been driving since you were 9 years old?
My dad used to give me his car. You know, I used to sit on his lap when I was like 7. He used to give me the steering wheel, that, and then, you know, I hit 9. He used to send me, yo, go to AutoZone real quick. I used to go to AutoZone, Home Depot, whatever the cases. At 13, I used to start picking up my boys, and that's when I started really, like, you know, cutting up.
Oh my motherfucker. Okay, easy, Tiger. Easy, 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 easy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. No more, no more. Ooh, that motherfucking made me...
Imagine me doing that.
At 100?
Yeah, that's really nothing.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
More than my hand. There's been so many times where, like, the boys just get behind us and they start chasing. Or, like, it's not really chases to us. You know, they back off.
Do you think you're the most wanted driver in New York?
Between me and Where's 981, like, Where's 981 low-key died down, I feel like I've taken over that spot, so yeah.
I'm sure there are a lot of young men that watch your content. What do you think about kids that want to go try and replicate this, copy this?
From Squeeze Benz himself, Do not come try this.
This is something that you could get paralyzed, you could die. I don't drive like this, you shouldn't.
Well, I'm glad he's not promoting it in a way that people want to do this.
Highly advised.
But still, people are going to want to do this.
How sophisticated is the camera system in New York?
It's getting more sophisticated
Especially
now,
young
where,
adults.
like, it'll take them probably 2-3 days to really find where you was at, you know what I mean?
How do you stash your vehicle so that the police don't trace you to your house?
I pay for a garage, I have other parking garages where I park my car.
So just like a drug dealer has trap houses, you have different...
I have trap houses, yeah.
Miguel, are you nervous at all?
I'm f***ing nervous.
The boys are right here.
What? Doing this video is gonna expose him a bit though.
He's about to smash him as he opened up his door. Why do you think this is something that young men gravitate towards? Let's talk about brain development in young men. The male brain does not fully mature until about 25, so their prefrontal cortex that assesses risk is not fully developed yet, which helps to explain the risky behavior we see in this segment of the population. There's a name for this: young male syndrome. This sometimes short-sighted behavior is hypothesized to have provided an evolutionary advantage. A 2001 University of Liverpool study found that females prefer brave males who take risks to the ones that do not. And if we go back thousands of years to being hunter-gatherers on the savannah, this preference makes sense, as a female would want the male that fends off the lion or stands to fight when another rival tribe approaches. Biologically, not much has changed in our brains then, but our technology has progressed much further, and it helps to explain why you see young men doing high-speed chases and drifting through Times Square. What's the craziest getaway story you have?
That'd be the one with the helicopter. I pulled up on the highway showing the charge. He was about to pull someone over, so I got behind him, I started playing with him, and I was recording. I got away, obviously. A week later, I started getting chased by 2-3 black Chargers. I'm looking up, and I see the helicopter above me, and I'm like, oh no. It was only like my second ever helicopter chase, so my heart was bumping. I'm not knowing how hard these guys are gonna go for me right now. They're gonna set a roadblock up, something, you know what I mean? But thank God that wasn't the case.
Like a spike strip.
That's never happened to me. I don't need to give these niggas advice, but like, I don't know why don't use spike strips.
Is it hard for you not to be going fast right now?
Honestly, yeah.
Now they're gonna use spike strips.
Step their game up, they should put us a place where people can do this and have fun in a safe environment. If you give us a spot,
yes, that's what I was saying.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
This is not gonna be a forever thing. Eventually it's gonna turn into a brand.
How often do you drive reckless?
It's every day, but to a limit.
Let's talk about reckless driving in the United States. In 2021, there were 6 million car crashes and 39,500 of them were fatal. A survey by the insurance company Nationwide found that 47% of Gen Z reported driving faster than the speed limit, and 34% of them reported video chatting while driving. Actions like this help contribute to car crashes being the leading cause of death for American teenagers. Another concerning fact is the amount of pedestrians killed by reckless driving. In 2022, there were 7,500 deaths in this manner. In New York, vehicular manslaughter is a felony that carries a steep sentence of up to 15 years. We took 2 Polaroids, they're fresh off the press, still developing. We're gonna put them in 2 random people that buy merch in the next 48 hours.
Wait. Only 15 years?
2 people will get Squeeze Benz, Tommy G, Polaroid photos. RIP Mainstream Media, Big Dog's Gotta Eat. Hope to send this to you. Available on Patreon only are the wild and extended cut versions of the interviews with Squeeze Benz, including one right after he got finished with a helicopter chase, extended cut interview with Swim Team, and more. This is some good shit. Patreon. We find ourselves in another parking garage meeting with New York driver Where's 981 and his crew, the Swim Team. Swimming refers to the driving technique where they cut up, weaving in and out of traffic to get where they want to go. They've gained a lot of notoriety online, and I wanted to talk to them to learn more about them.
The faster you go and the more dangerous you drive, the more views you get.
Alright guys, we're pulling up to meet the Swim Team. You're one of the groups of the drivers. Why do you guys call yourself Swim Team?
This is how it started. Like, they call me Float. Used to be called Float of Fossil. So like, I guess it's like a teacher. I would teach you how to float. And then it just turned into like, you know, we started cutting up and stuff. It was almost like we were swimming through traffic. And they'll call me like Michael Phelps. So we're swimming.
How fast do you go sometimes?
I'm hitting 150 every day. It's easy to hit 150, bro. Like, it's triple digits no matter what. Your 50, 60 miles an hour is my 100.
Have you had any near misses?
Yeah, of course. People come to me like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? I'm not going to try and teach you how to do it because of the simple fact that someone can get hurt. Thank you that I have not hurt anybody. It's like shooting a gun in an open field. Like, anybody can get hit with a straight bullet.
If you hit somebody and they get really injured or die, what should be the punishment you think?
I'm going to jail 1,000%.
Yeah, it's worth it. Why?
It's not worth it. That's the thing. I can't justify it, you know?
What's it like being in a high-speed chase?
Your first time, it feels crazy, bro. Like, you're like you're scared to go home some way, somehow. You make it home. You have a little bit of a tough night of sleep that first night, and then you make it to the second night, you make it to the next night, they never come. After that, you get numb to it, you know?
What are the laws in New York for chasing people? Because I know in Milwaukee, oftentimes they don't chase you at a certain speed because they know it results in civilian deaths a lot of times when the chase happens.
It depends on the cop, honestly. I've seen cops where one of my boys, this dude going off-road in New York, and the cops following him off the road. It just takes that one, you know, that one cop that's just ready to be like, all right, I'm coming for you, and it's over.
What does your mom think about this?
I bring my mom to work, she's going 150. She didn't get scared. In her eyes, she knows I'm a good driver. Like, she got mother's prayers, of course. She's gonna always pray for me, make sure everything works out every single time, but she's not too stressed.
You created swim, right?
I wouldn't say I created swim, so it started off as a joke between me and some, right? Floating, swimming, and then we're like, why does that sound kind of nice?
So I'm here with...
Reaper Outfitters, 3250, where's 981, float.
And I'm Tommy G, allegedly. Who out of this group is the high-speed specialist?
This nigga right here is like nasty on the truck. This nigga right here, he's just nasty on the motor. He can slide, drift, go fast.
What's the fastest you guys have ever gone in a car before?
170?
170?
Yeah, 183. 192.
That's life or death speed. What makes it worth it for you to put yourself in that position where you could go to the afterlife if you're not careful?
Rush, man. You're not gonna rush. When I drive my car, bro, I just drive it to have fun, bro. If I die, I die. And I'm not living life like I want to die for me. I'm not trying to go outside and die, obviously. I never, like, hopped in a car and went that fast off-rip. It's kind of like, I got used to it, slowly, you know, building up, like, a tolerance to speed. If you're watching this and you're a driver, then you know what I mean when you feel the rear wheels through the seat of the car.
You're super in tune and in touch. It's almost like the car is an extension of your body.
You have senses from the seat, the steering wheel, the audio cues, how loud the engine is, if your tires are squealing. You have so many cues in it, and it's really up to you to take all that sensory input and be able to, like, drive properly. It's like, we're not trying to do this shit forever. Like, we genuinely want to hop on the track, just go crazy. It's just attractive right now. It's expensive,
easy.
And people are shutting the tracks down.
Do you guys know anyone that has crashed or died or gotten injured?
They're shutting it down? Expensive? Easy. Open them back up. Make them less expensive.
Doing this?
Crash for sure, but nobody that's really crashed. If anybody were to seriously get hurt or crash or anything like that, I think it'll end it for everybody. I think we'd all stop.
There's a risk of hurting someone that's completely innocent. Someone could be on their way to work. Someone could be going to pick up their kid from soccer practice. Like, how does that factor in your driving and what you think about when you drive?
I don't ever force nothing. If I get left, I get stuck, man.
What does that mean when you get left?
If I'm following 91 or I'm following float and they think a cut I can't take, I'm not taking it. We swim for each other, we drive for each other. We don't drive for ourselves. I know exactly how each one of them drives and how I drive. So God forbid someone has to hard brake, the cars behind are already braking and looking for openings so we're not rear-ending each other.
Have you guys had any near misses?
Of course, but there was this one time where he took a cut. Right after he took the cut, it was either I fit the cut or I'm gone. It's funny saying this, but we're not criminals. We have real-life jobs. We have insurance on our cars. We pay for our cars. Like, people think, oh, it's that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that should be pissing me off, bro, because I did work hard as for this shit, bro.
Do you guys' moms know about this?
She knows, and she tells me every day to stop. And I tell her, look, I'm trying. We have a brand swim team, right? We're not trying to cut a reckless 24/7, bro. Like, we got a 5M service coming up, a Settle Courses service coming up, and honestly, like, we see the community, we see the love you guys are giving us, and we're not gonna take this and just, you know, throw it all away. It's like one of those stories we're trying to create where the bad guy kind of wins.
What do you say to the people that are like super pissed when they see what you do? They're like, that's reckless, it's selfish, it's dangerous, people could die. What do you say to those type of folks?
Honestly, bro, you're great. I agree with them, bro. I don't even argue with them. I don't argue with them, bro. I don't argue with them either. When people look at accidents and they see like us cutting up and like racing through traffic, doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff, they see it as not precise. Like, they're thinking like we're just out there and we're trying to crash. We're not trying to crash. If
These guys could train up to be like car drivers, like actual racing car drivers. Like they obviously have skill in that. But why don't they do that? It's pretty obvious that they do this a lot, so they would build up a skill for driving.
We're actually paying attention to the road more than anyone else on the road. Or another thing is drinking and driving. And like, we don't ever be under the influence ever behind the wheel. And I'm proud to say that.
Tell me what's going through your head in the police chase. How do you get away? What are you thinking about? Are you trying to go a few streets and take an exit? Do you got a hideout? Like, how do you evade police in this type of situation?
Hold on, don't give out too much sauce. You gotta bring it home.
There's people that might watch what you do and wonder how the police have not caught you yet. What is your answer?
I mean, truly, the way that we don't get caught is to stop being dickheads. New York has a no chase policy, and I can say this because I've been, like, at least in swim at least, I got into the most count chases, right? And I'm not saying it because I like that. I got the worst luck, bro. To be honest, got the worst luck of it.
I wanted to know what the legal perspective was on what swim teams, Squeeze
to
Benz,
your
and all
mother.
these other New York drivers were doing. What were the legal ramifications? How much jail time could they face? And why is it that they were so brazen about continually doing this? I talked to my guy Nate the lawyer to figure out more about this. He's a lawyer that runs a YouTube channel and breaks things down regularly. This is what he had to say.
My name is Nate the Lawyer. I'm a former prosecutor and a former law school professor. And what you've just seen on screen is known as reckless driving. In the state of New York, you could serve up to a year in prison if you recklessly drive. Reckless driving in New York is simple. It's if you drive in a manner that, quote, unreasonably interferes with the free and proper use of the public highways or unreasonably endangers users of the public highway. Reckless driving is prohibited. Every person violating this provision shall be guilty of a misdemeanor, meaning you can serve up to a year in jail. If someone is injured or killed during the act of reckless driving, you could find yourself facing some serious charges.
Dangerous and disturbing exclusive video of young people driving their cars recklessly just before one of the cars crashed and killed 2 people.
Now, this driver was charged with manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide. He's facing up to 10 years in prison. If you are doing something that you know is inherently dangerous and could get someone killed or hurt, and then you do it anyway, that the law finds to be reckless and criminal in some cases. Driving a car 90 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone is reckless. Someone could get hurt, someone could get killed, and if someone does, then you are on the hook for that homicide. There may be no fear of repercussions because of New York's bail reform laws. The misdemeanor of reckless driving, as you see on the screen, isn't eligible for bail. If someone commits this crime 10 times in the same day, they'll get bail every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Now, some of you may not believe how insane New York's bail reform laws are, but they are insane. Like this guy who was arrested 101 times for shoplifting and let go every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Or this guy who was arrested for 3 assaults in one day, even through a brick through a store window. He was released every single time on bail reform. Or the story of these 4 people who chopped up 2 bodies, left body parts all around the state of New York, and then when the cops went to their home, they found blood, body parts, guts, everything in their home. Guess what the judge did? He released them without bail. When you put everything together, I think these guys are doing it because they don't really have any fear that they're going to kill anybody. And if they get caught reckless driving, they'll get arrested and charged, but they'll probably be let out the same day on bail reform. Then we can go out and do it again. If you need legal advice, if you're looking to this YouTube video to help you in your case, you're looking at the wrong place. With that being said, I'm Nate the Lawyer and I'm out. Peace.
After hearing what Nate the lawyer said, hearing that there's no consequences really for what these guys are doing, it makes sense why they're doing it. Back to the swim team.
How often do you guys get nervous doing this?
So when I started, I used to get super nervous, especially when I used to run. And the reason I started running is not because I don't like cops. It's simply because it got to a point where I couldn't afford the tickets anymore. Because I was getting singled out for no reason. The speed limit is 50, right? So I would be on the Bell Parkway and I'm going 70, 75. I'm doing the same speed everyone else coming at. However, when the state trooper sees everyone else and me, they single me out because I'm in a white Porsche. So then they think I can afford the ticket, but in the beginning I could, but then that shit started stacking up. And if you're gonna say, oh, then just don't speed, I wasn't speeding. I was just keeping up with the flow of traffic, right? And then I just started running one day because I just couldn't afford the tickets anymore. And then it just started from there. I was super nervous at first. You gotta tell Laura.
Okay.
After the first time, I only got nervous one more time after that. That was only because I got chased by the hotel.
How many people were after you? 15 cars?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I didn't even,
Do you guys have to get away from helicopters before?
I never had to. Thanks God, honestly, but I feel like I don't do that situation. Oh yeah, I know what to do.
Has the news reached out to any of you guys?
Oh yeah, of course. Bro, I ain't going front. This is crazy. I'm like AV7. I'm like AV7 News at all. Because they reached out to me about my content and they still posted after I said no. And I don't like that. But yeah, there's mad news article about us already.
So news reporters have reached out to you guys. They DM you,
They text you.
they email you.
Name this birthday, hit me up.
Okay, so Ali Bauman from CBS New York.
Yeah, she did me twice. I was like, you know, feel me? I just never responded.
What made you say no to her and yes to me?
Honestly, bro, you're not a cop. Yeah, you're not a cop. You're not associated with the law. You don't have an ulterior motive. I genuinely feel like you're not going to try to paint a bad picture with it. And we've seen your videos, we've seen the work you do, and the type of, honestly, you've interviewed people that do worse stuff than us. Yeah, so it's like, come on now, if you were keeping them safe, there's no reason why you wouldn't keep us safe, bro.
To me, it feels really fun to have no journalistic background to be beating them at their own game.
Yeah, definitely. Bro, honestly, bro, when you're an authentic person, you go far in life.
I feel like people in our generation just don't
Facts.
trust the news. They've lied so many times that their credit's gone with us.
That's what's happening right now. These individual news slash interviewers, whatever you want to call it, they're like doing their own stuff, one man thing. Of these big corporates and they're out doing it. I think that's going to be the in where people are gonna go to the news individual stuff rather than
TikTok.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the Jackie doing tricks. Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship.
Let's meet the swim team and let's hear their specialties.
Float, swim team. You already know.
And what's your specialty?
My specialty is floating. All I do is float. That's my name. That's what I do. It's everything.
Do you feel like you have to look over your shoulder doing this kind of stuff?
I always look over my shoulder. I'm always not anyone. I would say I'm kind of camera shy, but like my specialty is like I do a little bit of everything. But when it comes to like the you know, the corporate side of things, you know, the brand and stuff, like I'm basically like the brains behind that whole.
Wait, so you're trying to turn this into a video game?
I mean, we already kind of did. It's a game, so it's called Assetto Corsa. So basically, we host servers, and you just gotta take the link, hop on the server, and if any one of us happens to play on the server, you get to drive with Swim risk-free.
Whereas 981 and his team are well aware that a lot of his fans are young males that might try and replicate what they do, and knowing that that is incredibly dangerous, his team has done something so you can join them in the safety of your home. They built this online Assetto Corsa server so you can drive, swerve, drift, whatever you want. All you need is a computer, internet connection, and it's recommended you have a steering wheel. Details to join the server are in my description. Do you think you're wanted by law enforcement?
They definitely know about us. I mean, me specifically, I have no clue. If I am wanted, I'm sorry. I don't hate NYPD, I just don't want the ticket.
What do you go by?
Brick 250 or Brick 50, either one is fine.
And what's your specialty?
Well, right now, I think the fans would probably say my specialty is probably police chases, cop chases, and stuff like that. But in my opinion, I think drifting though.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
Honestly, bro, I lost count probably, because I posted at least 30, I think. So I think I have...
You have at least 30 police chases on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Why is this worth potentially going to prison?
No matter how you look at it, it's not worth it at all. Me being how I am as a person, bro, it's fun, bro.
Who are you?
So I'm Reaper.
What's your specialty?
I'm more of a low-key swimmer. I'm not really making videos and stuff, but, you know, if you know, you know.
Do you have any little brothers?
Oh, yeah.
If they wanted to get into this, what would you tell them?
I'm a hypocrite, but I wouldn't recommend this sport.
You don't recommend it?
No.
This is a question for the whole group. How often do you guys have to change vehicles?
I say if you do it right, you could probably go a year to 2 years where you have to swap the car if you're smart, but you could do some dumb shit in one night that makes you have to swap.
What do you go by?
My name's Billy.
And what's your specialty?
Honestly, the fans kind of know me as Lester, I guess I would say. That's, if you get in trouble, you can call me. I'll help you with your situation.
So what makes this worth doing?
It's not worth doing. I wouldn't recommend doing it if I were you, but I can't make your decision for you. So if you are going to do this against our best wishes, I guess, just think about other people on the road and do whatever you can to bring it home without hurting yourself, hurting anybody else, or damaging any property.
Tell me how you think about taking on risks and danger.
I think if you're ever going to take on any risks or any danger, whether it's physical risks or financial risks, I think you should write down every single one of the variables that could be a factor in the risk that you're taking, and you should figure out what's the worst case scenario that could go wrong, any other kind of scenarios that could go wrong, and you want to figure out what the best case scenario is, and if that's worth the gamble for you, for the risks that are laid out on the table. But if those risks are worth the reward that you're going for, I think you should go for it. And if at any time you get too scared, the risks are too much for the reward, you don't want to risk it for the biscuit, then stop, because you're not built for it.
If you want an extraordinary life, you have to take extraordinary measures and risks in action, but know your lane and know when to sit out. And this is something I'm sitting out for.
Also, the story of Icarus, when you have wax wings and you fly too close to the sun, never feel like you got it on lock 24/7.
The story of Icarus comes from Greek mythology, and it recounts the tale of Daedalus and his son Icarus, who were imprisoned on the island of Crete by King Minos. To escape, Daedalus fashioned wings made of feathers and wax for him and Icarus. Warned by his father not to fly too close to the sun, Icarus disregarded this advice. As he soared higher and higher, the wax melted, causing his wings to fail, and he plummeted into the sea and drowned. This story serves as a cautionary tale warning against the dangers of overconfidence and recklessness. And this story, I think, is very relevant to Mr. Squeeze Benz.
My son Stolen couldn't make it, but he wanted to say what's up to y'all, feel me?
Anything you gotta say for the camera, brother?
Shout out my son Jolly too, he couldn't make it. Yeah, so you asked us these questions. What do you think of swimming?
So here's the thing, I think danger is good in somebody's life, but when you endanger someone else while you're having your own fun, that's where I'm iffy about it. Yeah. I admire the courage, I admire the bravery, but when other people's lives are at risk, to me it's like it's a hard battle, you know what I mean? Like, if I lost a friend because someone was just having fun on the road, I'd want to kill that guy. I also, as a young man who does dangerous things too, get it. But I highly advise you, don't try it out.
Yep. That was interesting though.
We met these guys here to do B-roll of their cool cars. But while waiting their turn, a couple of them decided to do donuts in a parking lot where there were many families. Because of this, the police were called, and in a few minutes, an NYPD helicopter arrived on the scene. This is what happened next.
We got a dip in a second. You seen that, right? Yeah.
Hello folks, I'm Tommy G, here with the most wanted drivers in New York, looking at peeling out. Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. Well folks, I think it's time we get out of here. Stay safe. Realize that the choices you make can impact other people. There's dangerous things you can do that just impact yourself. When it impacts scared civilians, we should probably get out of here. Let's go. I'm conflicted with this video, folks, because a lot of young people are going to think this is cool, and their brain is not developed enough to realize the risk to other people. And I feel like you got to pick and choose your battles. And like, while it is exciting, statistically, eventually, someone is going to crash, someone's going to die, someone's going to get paralyzed, and the game that sounded so fun is not so fun anymore.
Went from Game Boys to scales, now I play the nail. I'm flexing fake Matty boy that he copped on grill. Turbo sticking out the Civic, looking like a snail. Switched to V3 times, but we lost the trail. Brought my boy from out of town, he's here to crack some safes. My cussy dropped a paddock off a pack of nays. Outside the impound doing donuts and I smacked the gate. I had a lot of opposition, but they passed away. I know my cussies love me, I'm a fan favorite. I need 100 bricks like my man Franklin trying to steal my secret recipes.
Folks, hope you enjoyed this episode. You want to watch another? Here. You want to subscribe? Over here. See you next week.
Wow, that was a good video. Interesting. We got a video from Code Blue Cam. Yeah, the original guy, and it says drunk man drives onto frozen lake to escape police. Bad idea.
In January 2024, police were advised by a county deputy of a pickup truck traveling at a high rate of speed in Lake Hallie, Wisconsin. A 22-year-old male driver named Nicholas was reportedly traveling 85 miles per hour in a 50-mile-per-hour zone, resulting in the deputies' inability to intercept the vehicle. Minutes later, a Lake Hallie police officer observed the speeding truck and began to pursue it. When he initiated his emergency lights, Nicholas immediately fled.
274, Cody, copy of 1080. Business 53 southbound, that black Chevy, just past the 21st Ave. Looks like Wisconsin truck.
That's 274,
Speed. Just blew the lights at Melby, continuing Hastings southbound.
Hey, howdy.
Speeds of 95, traffic's light, just coming up to Eddie Lane. We'll be heading eastbound on North Crossing. We're in the roundabout at Black Avenue.
Roundabout at Black.
Southbound Black Avenue.
As the pursuit escalated to speeds of 100 miles per hour, the officer noticed the truck's tailgate open, where an ice fishing sled full of gear was yeeted onto the roadway.
We are going eastbound Tower Drive.
Eastbound Tower Drive.
We just lost ice fishing equipment at Tower Drive and 41st Avenue. Ice fishing equipment came out the back. It's all over the road. If you want to have a unit, come that way to clear the roadway.
County, I'll be out picking up the ice fishing equipment.
We just lost more equipment in the curbs by Bauer Avenue. We'll be going westbound on North Shore Drive.
Bad, man.
Hold on, Tita. Sorry, babe.
The dog in the back. Oh!
66, or correction, about 45 miles an hour now.
Nicholas soon turned down a road that the officer knew led to a dead end at a boat landing by the lake.
We are now turning southbound onto Indian Hills. I believe this is going to dead end into Lake Altoona.
Without hesitation, Nicholas proceeded to drive onto the frozen lake and turned off his headlights, causing the officer to terminate the pursuit.
274 County, I'm going to be discontinuing. He's driving onto Lake Altoona. He is on the lake.
274, discontinuing.
Driving on the lake.
274 County. I'll remain at this landing if you want to notify Eau Claire to have units go to the other landing.
274.
You okay, Tita? Got a little water splashed around back there, didn't we? You did good. You did good. He's out doing donuts out in the middle now. Oh, they are? Yeah, I discontinued once he got on the lake, so I have no idea what the thickness is out here. But he's right there.
All three of them are going over there.
That's his headlights out there.
Leave it to Dan.
Good. She didn't like the ride.
The suspect vehicle's going to go landing off.
You want to pull another car just so he doesn't sneak there, and I'll lay spikes right here in case he decides.
Car up there.
Okay, good idea. Get this backed out.
Yeah. Just put yours in like your back seat or something in case you need them later.
Hey, you okay back here? Stay. Any name or anything on any of that gear, did you notice?
I looked, there was already somebody there scavenging it on scene, and then there was some other lady that had his sled and stuff pulled off with the auger and stuff in it, so.
Yeah, all of a sudden tailgate dropped, and there goes his sled and all his ice fishing gear, and then every corner it's beer cans and beer cans.
I looked at a chair and stuff like that and just tossed it off to the side for now.
Where'd you try to stop originally? Business 53 and 27th Ave. Then we went down North Crossing, up Black Ave.
And on a
I was
frozen
right
lake.
there, and I got down and I saw lights going westbound. I'm like,
Well, I knew it all of a sudden. I'm
didn't
like,
hear anything
I seen him turn on at Indian Creek, and I'm like, I got him. This is a dead end. It's going to go into Lake Altoona. And then I'm like, how much ice is he going to drive on Lake Altoona? All of a sudden, he just, I'm like, oh, God.
As assisting officers stationed themselves on the other side of the lake, they observed the truck was stuck in the snow, and Nicholas was seen fleeing from it.
Is that him right there? Is that him right there, Ed? I got a rifle. Let's get to an area of cover here. Let's get over here or something. Is that the truck?
Yes.
412 County. We have a visual on the truck. We believe the subject is walking on the ice to the northeast on foot.
Got the rifle
You
out.
want to just switch
Not
with
messing
me
around.
just in case this guy comes. I don't want him ramming my car with the dog in it if he decides to be a...
Yeah.
If you just want to pull your squad reminders.
See him? No, he's right here. Yep. Hold on, Ed. Does County's K9, does Altoona, or Hatley have a K9? We have no K9s, no. He's right ahead of us here.
Where is he at right now?
He killed his life. He's over on the other side of the lake by the other landing.
Oh, okay, and there's an Altoona squad set up there because I saw headlights, so.
You want me to clear the car? Yes. Yeah. Where is he? Oh, he's straight ahead of us.
Yeah, so I'm just have you pull in. I don't want him, if he decides to come this way and ram a car and start hitting the spikes, I don't want the dog taking a ride. Yeah, my dog doesn't do apprehension, so.
When we get close, give me a light. Yeah. I'll just go with my gun light. Huh? Go with my gun light and the flashlight.
I've got my canine here, but she's not apprehension. She'll just chase him down and look for a toy.
Suspect, stay down! Get down or you may release the canine! He's down. Ready? Let's keep the air clear. We're catching up to him now. Stop running! Police! You want to go lethal? I'll take the pepper wand. Get him.
That edit, bro.
Stop or you're going to get pepper ball! Get on the ground right now! He's walking away, not following commands. Jesus.
Put your hands up, or you're gonna get hit with pepper ball.
Get down on your knees. Keep your hands up.
4-7, have got a gun point.
You keep gun. Keep lethal out.
Stay right there.
Don't move.
Hold, we got people behind us. Stay right there.
All right, let's just wait. Just wait. Hold.
We're waiting.
Let's catch up.
I'm not gonna hurt you guys. All right.
We got hands. Keep your hands in the air. Max, you go hands. Max, holster, go hands.
Yeah, back.
Yep. I'm just turning the flashlight off. Okay. Arms out to your side like an airplane. On your face. On your face. Do not look at us.
I love you, hear me? I love you.
Are you hurt?
No. 4-7 County, 1 in custody.
While taking him into custody, they noticed he had a strong odor of intoxicants coming from him. Additionally, they discovered an open 30-pack of Busch Light beer in his truck, along
Jesus.
with a can in his pocket.
He took one for the road?
Yeah, I will.
He took one for the road.
What's your name?
Nick.
He took a roadie.
Nate?
No, Nick.
Nick?
Yeah,
all right,
me.
straighten this leg. I'm gonna bring you to your knee and then we're gonna stand up, okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you guys.
We appreciate that, dude.
Can I at least get a cigarette? You
No,
guys
hey,
stop.
just stop turning. Moving. Let's search him right now. You got anything on you that's gonna stick me, poke me, hurt me?
If anything, I got maybe a little bit of THC.
No weapons?
No.
Okay.
No. I ain't no dangerous person. I ain't no.
Anybody else in the car with you?
No, just me.
Did anybody clear that?
No.
No.
Okay.
Hold this phone. We'll go clear the car.
You away with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
We'll walk him back towards the Altoona boat landing.
Can I at least
Spacey's
have a
cooperative.
cigarette, please?
You got one on you?
Yeah, I have them on me.
Maybe when we get back to the boat landing.
Let's all catch our breath. You've been decent with us. Appreciate that. But I said, I appreciate
Like I
you
said,
stopping.
if anything, I got THC on me. That's it.
That's not what we're
A
worried
little
about
pen,
right now.
yeah.
No, I appreciate you not giving us a hard time fighting with us. So,
Hang in the bibs. Hang in the
Like I
sweatshirt
said,
pocket.
if anything, I got a fucking pen. That's it.
okay.
Yeah, just where is it?
Is there anything in the truck we need to know about?
I have no clue. No.
Okay.
No, literally, man.
Okay. Hey, we're just asking. I'm not. We don't know who we deal with.
I know. know.
Yep.
I get it.
Said I really appreciate you being honest and decent with us. Give me a workout, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know it says I'm a felon and all that. Oh, blah, blah. That's not me though. I'm trying to get my together. You guys will make me sound like I'm a bad guy, but that's not me though.
I don't think you're a bad guy. I judge you more for drinking Busch and not Miller.
Yeah, I like Coors. I don't even know why, honestly, there's a Busch in there. I'd rather drink Coors. Fuck.
Holy, got a million pockets on this jacket, man.
Two
Can I at least
will
call
be
my
walking
girl
back shortly.
I just want to talk to her one more time. So I'm going to prison. I'm gone.
Not anything in the hat, right?
No, take it off. I don't give a no, there's nothing. I'm just trying to go hang out with my brother for his birthday.
You want to just take him, you want to pick him up, transport him, and just take him to jail and do fields in the Sally Port at the jail? He's going for the pursuit.
Yeah, go ahead. Like I said, the only thing you're going to find on me is some weed. Ooh.
I'm just gonna sure you don't fall on the ice here, right? Since you're handcuffed, I want you to fall on your face and not be able to stop yourself.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Went to work today, came home, went to go celebrate my brother's birthday. Can I have a smoke?
We'll get over there. We'll give you one.
Just get off the ice. Yep. You're a ballsy guy for driving a truck on the ice. Kind of been warm out, man.
They've been out here.
Say, I was wondering if I should go after you.
You guys got out here quick. I'll tell you that.
Well, thanks for the hustle out there, guys.
Well, that's a first. I mean, it was a valid effort by him, but that's not a great decision.
Well, had we not known right away when you got to the lake, had that not have been put out, he would have gotten off the other side if he knew exactly where he was going.
Yeah.
Because that was a total working thing to get out through the back over, right?
So I got down here and I'm like, call Eau Claire, and then I'm like, I'm pretty sure Bell's on in Altoona. So I called Ed and I said, hey, he's like, I'm in a 1080 right now. I said, I am in the 1080. I said, get over to the other landing.
Can I talk to my girl one more time too, please?
We'll work on a phone call later.
I mean, I get that. But
Yeah. Right now we got some other stuff we got to take care of, right?
Whoa.
Just take it nice and slow, right?
Yeah,
we don't need to.
I ain't trying to do it.
I know it's
You know what I mean?
slick. I almost fell too coming out here. So let's just.
Are you okay if we drive the car back to the shore here?
Is it gonna get towed?
Yeah, one or the other.
Well, I'd rather have it out here. I can have someone come pick it up.
All right.
Out here. I'm not, like I said, I don't got nothing against you. I'm not gonna hurt you guys. Stuff.
No, we appreciate that. We just don't know that ahead of time because some people do,
I
you know.
understand. I know how it goes.
That means a lot to me when you're caught and you're being respectful, so I appreciate that. I haven't checked your record or anything yet. Do you have a warrant?
No, I got no warrant because I'm on probation.
I gotcha.
I'm not going nowhere. I'll put my hands right here. Do whatever you need to.
Here you go. Open your mouth. Well, I'm trying my best here, man.
Cold. The lighter's cold.
There you go. You want to call your girl or what?
Yeah. Baby mama know what's going on at least, you know.
Is that who you're talking to out on the lake?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like she's still on the phone.
Hey, what's up, baby? The truck's out on the lake. You can grab the cigarette. It's stuck to my lips there. No, it's on. It's only a two-wheel drive, so it's stuck on the lake. It's right now. That's the only reason why I stopped. Well, the truck's gonna get towed. No, it's on the lake. You're not gonna get it off there. It doesn't matter. I don't give a f about that truck. I'm going to prison right now, so goodbye.
There goes the phone. You done with the call?
No. Well, I mean, kind of, but...
Good enough. Can your girlfriend come get it?
Yeah, she can come get it tomorrow.
Your truck's stuck out on the lake, so we're leaving. His girlfriend's gonna come get it.
I love you, baby. See you later. All right, I love you. No reason.
Tell her it's gonna be on the lake.
My truck will be on the lake. Don't cry. We'll figure it out, I guess.
So Nicholas, Nicholas.
Yep.
Is that his truck out there still?
Yeah, it's stuck. We're leaving it.
It's stuck out there?
Yep. So just confirm you're not hurt or anything like that. Don't need an ambulance.
How are they gonna get it out?
Some water.
Yeah, if I had one, I'd give you one. I don't know if anybody else does.
So, Mr. Ricky, I'm Officer Siskowski with Lake Hallie Police Department. I'm going to put you in the transport belt. We're going to go down to the Chippewa County Jail. Sound good? Chippewa, yeah. Okay. Since that's kind of where it originated at, so. Okay.
Yep.
Have you been decent with everybody?
Yeah. I'm not comprehensive. I'm not gonna hurt nobody. I'm not gonna
What's going to happen when we get you out of the handcuffs, we're going to get this jacket off. You'll be fine for a little bit until I get you in the car, okay?
I did the best I could.
Let's do whatever you need to do. Let's go. Search me out. Like I said, I'm not going to be comprehensive. I'm not going to...
They're putting this on you. It's going to be up front, all right? We're just following our protocol.
He lost a pile of empties every corner with his beer cans coming.
Well, when I saw you, he lost fishing equipment, I'm like, he's going to the lake. So we walked him.
Yeah, well, we got on Black Avenue when the tailgate went down. And all of a sudden the sled comes out with the auger.
I'm not going to be...
Yeah, well, it'd be kind of stupid too right now with all the cops here.
I know. I'm just saying, I'm sick of this. with my fucking.
When I got up there, either people were already scavenging all this stuff. Jesus. If people have free equipment, I'm sure somebody's got a Vex arm.
Yeah, it'll be much more comfortable if you keep your arms like that.
Right. You know, you've been telling me
That
you
was
want to get
people
out on
already
the ice this year.
scavenging your equipment.
And I know they searched.
And I said, hey, I'll get you out on the ice this year. You know, I just didn't say whether it was with a rod or not.
Some days I feel like my dad's 5,000 miles away, and some other days are like today.
So, backseat, my squad car has been searched prior to anybody being in there. It will be searched after you're done in there.
I got
okay?
nothing.
Well, I'm just telling you that if something does pop up while we're at the jail and stuff, so.
I know how it goes.
We'll get over there. We'll get in my car. See who don't want the red light on. Thank you.
Put your arms right up through there. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
You at least play some bangers.
What do you want?
Some country. 95.1 or 106.7.
There you go.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
He was then transported to the county jail where he refused all tests. Upon reviewing his records, it was also discovered he was on probation and had two prior OWI convictions. Nicholas was hit with felony counts of vehicle fleeing eluding an officer, which was a repeater. Misdemeanor counts of OWI, third offense, operating with prohibited alcohol content, and operating while revoked. He further earned himself over $2,400 in traffic citations.
Jesus.
A search warrant was obtained for his blood, which later revealed he had a blood alcohol concentration of 0.18 at the time of the incident. Ultimately, he was given a cash bond set at $1,000. Want a deeper look into the channel or craving additional content? Explore Code BlueCam on Patreon for exclusive content, behind-the-scenes access, giveaways, and much more.
W video. How are they gonna get the truck out of the ice? I want to know. Oh yeah, did you guys hear about the guy with the knife and 5 people? Crazy. Like you have to be on some targeted. That's just yeah. Like what? Like why? Why I feel like everyone like even I don't even know how to defense against a knife. Everyone should be like defense courses, but it's a benefit like defense. Oh, do I? Oh, damn. Anyway. Still gotta work out this thing. I just gotta talk close to the mic. I gotta learn how to do that. Oh, I gotta learn to do that. Yeah, it is when I lean back. Just gotta work it out. And I'm a singer. Alright, what to do now? Play a little bit of Gario. Play a bit of Gario chat. Join up. A heartbreaker skin. A heartbreaker. I don't want to get ear raped by this shit, so I'm gonna turn this shit down. I need 2 more of them. Damn, that's loud. Alright, here we go. Can we get hash 1 today? Surely, right? Freaking ads, man. Paloma? PP. Is that queso? They're fighting. Not done. Did my balls get big? Me too. Whoa! Oh, I'm dead. That annoying. That do be annoying. He gave up. What is that? What is that cursed profile pic? That is actual cursed. That is actual curse. I kind of want it. Don't get attached. Guy bigger than me. So bad. Ah. Alright, one more. Hey. These are bots. What are these bots? Freaking bots, man. Freaking bots, man. Leave me alone. I see how it is. I see how it is. I remember that. I hope you get eaten. I hope you get eaten now. These are bots. Watch, we'll follow them, and then they'll go to the big guys. The 67s. Not if I eat them. Oh, what do you know? 67. Crazy, right? That's crazy. Maybe I can eat this green guy. I just... Ain't money. Oh, shit. Oh, 67s are gone. The plane's so safe. Really safe. Bit too safe. Probably. Oh, fuck. Go away, please. I'm dead. Okay. 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 Now I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat these two. Touch. What's up, bro? Touch. Oh. No, I missed. No, man. Why can't I do that properly? I'm dead. I tried. Oh, I'm not big enough for that. That's a rip. That's a big rip. Please don't eat me. Spare me. Spare me, Vince. Oh. Oh, yeah. Now I'm big ball. Big ballin'. What's with all these unnamed cell? Is that what we are? Cells? If I help this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. He's gonna crack, bro. He's gonna crack, bro. Oh my god. Bro. Okay. Good run so far. I'm not big enough. Yeah, man. I'm so big, and now I'm a little guy now. I got small balls. The heck? This is bots, man. I gotta practice that. Hmm. Interesting. Freaking bots, man. There's 2 Wojaks. Like, bro. Lucky him, he gets to be a big bowl. I've got little bowls. Little bowl. Oh. Nice, man. Cross teamers. The only way I die is coming across teamers. Only way I freaking die, man. Frick! Whatever. Oh, get it for free? Dynamite? Yeah, I'm a dynamite. Watch me blow up. What's the one that I wanted? Oh, this one. Oh, they're mystery skin. DNA for. Oh. Fair enough. Alright. I think we're done with our Dario content for the night. I guess. Rocket leg. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, I think we're ready. Quick warm up. We go. Nice. No way I'm dead there. Nice. Ah! I'm no boost for it. Guys, ass, dude. He was challenging. Pretty obvious. Last man challenges there. I can't. Oh, there you go, bro. How should that ever be a goal? How is that ever a goal as well? Oh my. That's so bad. Forgive me. Oh man, very fucking terrible. They're actually terrible. Doesn't go. My teammate, nowhere. Getting in defense, 10 million years. Fuck. So bad, man. Doesn't go for nothing, dude. He just sits back. We're fucking 3 goals down, man. Just sitting in defense, dude. Like, bro, do something. Doesn't control it once. One of those games. Right. One of those games. One. One of those games. And him again. Play fucking play, bro. Wow. Just have to play super aggressive. Guys is gonna keep playing defensive. No way we should open that, bro. Damn. Right. Okay, this. Oh, this. Oh man. No, I can't believe we won with John Howard. Ain't no way. Now we got Huge Johnson. That's me fish. Just new, bro. Right pass. Good aim. Up we go. Oh. Okay. dude. Facing 10 grand champion and doing that. That will be in. Epic 15 from then. That was a pretty good save as well. 1,000 points. Where else did we go? Yep, just not even defend. Like, why are we diving for that, bro? Just dive for everything, why don't you? Even me in a 2v1 for twice the goals. We're up 2 goals, man. Play defensive. Fake that. Fake it till you make it. Make the game, you know? You know? Whole time we could have got to go. I don't know. Lagging. You be lagging. And you be lagging. Oh, it's back. Shot. Not a bad shot. The montage, mate. Tuck it in. I thought he was awkward. I didn't think he was going, so I went. Lagging again. You win some, you lose some, as they say. dead. The guy. Off the bed. Went for demos there, but it's fine. Bro, this guy had all the time in the world and he just hits it away like that, dude. It just left it for me, dude. I want to keep going. Another pass. Yeah, those guys have to be boosted. Up goes. Get it, brother. Ah, man. Like, what do I freaking do? I don't know, bro. Doesn't matter anyway. You ain't getting that going. bad double tap. Red splash. I don't know what to go for, man. Whiffing. Hitting. Bro. Right. Okay. This rank is so inconsistent. There's a lot of boosted players, and then there's a lot of just players that deserve to be in this rank, or maybe not, maybe higher. Hey, good start. What we like to see. They're winnable for them. Oh. Good. Oh, good. Let's play till we lose. Play till we take the L. Who have we got? X is D, V, V, F. It was perfect pass to you. Whatever. Bang! I'm smoothing. I heard him go up, so I thought he would for it.
much.
And this guy. Whatever. GG's. Another game, right? I said I was gonna hop off after I lost. If I could, I'm gonna hop off. Peace out. Peace on the next one. Have a good night.